Good morning, listeners and viewers from Nigeria and around the world. My name is Smart Mado Ajaja. I'm the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN and the Nightingale Radio International, and just using this opportunity to address the Igbos in Nigeria. The Igbos in Nigeria are located in the southeast of Nigeria. The Igbos are a very special population in Nigeria. They are very ingenious, they are very creative, they are very hardworking. The Igbos, as some people say, they address themselves, call themselves as the Jews in Nigeria. And by that description, what they do, what they can do, their creative ingenuity, can really speak volumes. But the reason I am making this broadcast this morning is to alert them about yet another danger that could negatively impact them if they don't stand up and act decisively. These people have suffered. They have been massacred. Over 5 million of them were massacred in Nigeria between 1967 and 1970 in what those drivers of hate, whose descendants are still holding Nigeria in captivity, described as a war, but as one who lived in its periphery and saw a lot of things, including how it impacted my own immediate family, know that it was a genocide. It wasn't a civil war. And the genocide has not ended. It has assumed a psychological dimension. And a lot of Nigerians keep quiet to this. They know the truth about the travails of the Igbos. Not many people are able to stand up and speak truth as it affects these people because the country is so divided along tribal, regional, and religious lines, and which is the reason why we are stepping forward to say no. We have to break all these barriers and boundaries that that have been holding the country from attaining real nationhood. Now, the latest is this. There are feelers from around the country about the intention of, would I say, the rogue government of Nigeria to create additional states in Nigeria. Yes, before now, the country was divided into 6 geopolitical zones. And each geopolitical zone had 6 states. One has 7. And the one where the Igbos is, the southeast, has only 5, deliberately created to punish them for always standing up for the rest of Nigeria. They are only the ones who will say no. They are the ones who ask questions. The rest of Nigeria are, by their tribes, they follow tribal leads. But the Igbo man is a Republican person who can ask questions, who is going to ask you why is this happening. So they have been punishing them. They make them look like they are not part of Nigeria. They make them look like they are second-class Nigerians. They make them, they are not, in the armed forces, they are subdued. In the civil service, they are subdued. These are the people when, after what they call civil war, some of them were billionaires already before that travesty, that human tragedy, the worst in Africa, and for which nobody was punished. When that massacre was over, every Igbo man who had billions of pounds, that was what we're using then, was given 20 pounds. 20 pounds. The Nigerian system is wicked, evil system. That is why it must die. That is why we are working hard to break it down. And we're going to break it. Yes. It's either we break that country down or everybody goes his way. Nigeria must walk. Iron must obey. So they gave them 20 pounds each. Every Igbo man who had a bank account, regardless of how much money he had before that massacre took place, they came back, punished them 20 pounds. You know what? The Igbos bounced back with 20 pounds for every bank account holder. They came back and seized the country's economy, the commerce and industry. And Nigeria is so envious of them. Yeah. And that is why they want to subdue them. They want to subdue them. They want to beat them. They keep coming. And the harder they beat them, the stronger they come out. Yes. They are special. And you can't take it from them. And they are the reason Nigeria is still standing together. Forget about the agitation for Biafra. The agitation for Biafra is a statement against the unjust Nigerian system. Now, we have feelers that they want to create states. And I'm from Delta State in Nigeria, in a place where they call the South-South geopolitical zone. And that zone has 6 states, mainly of minority tribes. Yes, 6 states. Southeast has 5 states. That's where the Igbos are, unjust. And now there's a new plan according to them. I'm not interested in this rogue government that they want to create states. Some 3 criminals, mischievous political opportunists who have failed the people in their bids with the opportunities they were given to serve, coming to be agitating because they claim that they are Igbo speaking, they are Igbos, all right, in the south of Nigeria. All right, now what is this whole thing is like is a conspiracy to deny the Igbos the opportunity to have one more state in their region. And then you are coming from the south of Nigeria, agitating, and you are pretending under false pretenses that you are Igbos, and so they should create, and you are agitating on behalf of the Igbos. I am talking about Ned Nwoko, the mosquito killer. All right, Ifeanyi Okowa, the immediate past governor of Delta State, a total disaster, a failure on all fronts and in all ramifications. A man who could not build one thing. A man who will paint an earth road black and then commissions it as a super highway. And within a few weeks, the next rain will wash it out. A total fraudster. Now want to be the one deciding the destiny of our people on false pretense that we are Igbos. And this was a man who ran in the last junk of an election as a vice presidential candidate. He was awarded his ethnicity by someone from somewhere. Yes. In order to shortchange again the Igbos. That's why the Igbos must open their eyes and not be stupid and allow these idiots to continue to manipulate them and then, work against their interests. And then the third one is Ndudi Elumelu. He was a member of the House of Representatives. He didn't do a damn thing for the 4 years he was there, or 8 years, actually 8 years. He was looking for another term before someone beat him to it, and then he went to court. But thank God that judge was able to deliver judgment. And but this is where we are right now. These charlatans are playing games with our people, and then trying to be in the way of the Igbos having one more state, so that the Federation of Nigeria will be balanced. You see the way Nigeria is skewed. Those who have been creating states in Nigeria were from the armed forces, usually from the Fulani tribe. They will create imbalance. They will create more states in the north of Nigeria. all right, so that they will be using that to dominate the whole of Nigeria. And that is why the National Assembly of Nigeria is so skewed. So we can't get anything done. They operate, they gang up against the interests of the bigger Nigeria. Coming from ethnic angle, coming from regional angle, and using religion. They round Nigeria up. And this would have been an opportunity for the Federation of Nigeria to be balanced so that when people go to the National Assembly, they go there with national interest to talk about Nigeria. So no other group, no group will be using their numbers to impose their 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 retardation on the people of Nigeria. You know, 2 weeks ago at the Senate of Nigeria, somebody woke up from somewhere. They said this guy was a governor of a state. Now he became a senator. He was he stood up on the floor of the Senate of Nigeria to ask that human rights for human beings should be extended to cattle. Yes, so that there'll be free movement of cattle in Nigeria in the 21st century. He opened his mouth to demand that basic human rights should be extended to cattle in Nigeria in the 21st century. Well, are we not? Does that person look like he's someone who has head or someone who is from the Stone Age? And he was damn serious. And some people from his region lined behind him to make this ridiculous demand on Nigeria. So this is what must change. What I'm calling on the Igbos is this. You must rise up, stand firm, and fiercely battle Okowa, Nwoko, and what is it called? Ndudi, Elumelu. They mean no good. They mean no good. They are up to no good. And you must stop them. The people of Delta North, where I come from, all of us must stand up and stop these people. This is evil. This is wicked. We are not wired this way. These people are political opportunists. They are looking for ways, again, to conspire against the Igbos so that at the end of the day, there will be no state creation in the southeast of Nigeria. This is wicked. This is malicious. And this is why we must stand. Why are they not agitating for their anioma on their own, on their own terms? Why are they dragging the Igbos inside it? Why are they suddenly becoming Igbos or becoming from coming from the southeast of Nigeria? Yeah, these are people who have openly hated, said terrible things about the Igbos. This is the type of politics that they play in Nigeria. So, Igbo, in Neku, you should be ready to fight now. Yes, you should be ready to fight, and we will support you. I am from Delta State. I am from that Delta North. I will not close my eyes and allow this to happen. So if you are listening to me, you are from Delta State, where I come from, you are from Delta. No, it doesn't matter your tribe. All of us must stand up to stop this evil from manifesting. This is wicked. This is wicked. Very, very wicked. And typical of Okowa, Nwoko, and Ndudi, Elumelu. 3 failures who could not deliver on the positions that they assumed for how many years? Complete failure. Fraudsters. Okowa should be in jail right now for what he did to Delta. I hope the EFCC is listening because they love to chase shadows. They chase the small guys, but the demonic thieves, they don't do anything to them. Nigeria must change. And if it doesn't change, it's going to change. That is the truth. So our people, I'm calling on all of you, stop your fears. You put these people in power. You can bring them down. Stop lining behind these evil men because they are not good. That is why your schools are not working. They are the reason your educational system is dead. They are the reason your healthcare delivery system is dead. They are the reason your infrastructures have collapsed. They are the reason there is so much hunger in the land. They misappropriate public funds and put it in their pockets. They all have houses. They have foreign green cards. Anything that happens to Nigeria, they will bail and run away. And you will be perishing like you are already perishing right now. No food to eat. Today alone, I've received over 50 calls for money, for help to feed people in Nigeria, people who are supposed to be working, but they are denied access to opportunity. These evil men are the reason. Why are you afraid of them? Why do you respect them? Why do you respect them? Why do you still line behind them? They are lost and they cannot take you anywhere. Nigerians, stand up. Igbo, stand up. This one. Don't say that you were not told. Again, because we tell you a lot of times. Yes, they laugh at you that you don't know how to play politics. Why they are the ones who don't know what politics is? Is politics supposed to be about injustice? Is politics supposed to be about discrimination? Is politics in Nigeria supposed to be about hate? Is politics supposed to be about repressing a people for no just cause? Yes, the hardest working ethnic group in Nigeria, they want to beat them down, destroy them. No, we are going to say no. But you will have to help us in order to help you. Stop hiding. Stop being afraid. Chest out. Nigeria, we cannot do any damn thing to you. Yeah, it's because we have been running away from them for a very long time. That is why they have this power. We are the oxygen that they are breathing. So we have to withdraw our oxygen. And let us see if they will not wither. Igbo, rise up now. So you hear me? Igbo, Igbo. This is our Ozia for every Igbo man to hear. Every Igbo man, woman, young and old should hear this. Anioma State off of Igbo land is a fraud and it's a scam driven by 3 fraudsters that must be stopped. Yes, Okowa says an Igbo man now. Ndudi Elumelu, an Igbo man, right? And Nwoko, the big charlatan, child molester. It's time. Stop these people. Thank you. And have a great morning.